Hi there and welcome back. It's Monday, so that means it's Make It Monday, and this month we've been doing envelope projects, and I'm going to carry on the envelope projects next month as well, because I mean we could do one every week forever, couldn't we? There's so much you can do with envelopes. So I've never done this before. I don't know if I've ever seen it. I imagine somebody's done it. I can't imagine that nobody's thought about it. So I've got one of the sets that you buy, you know, the card making that you get a card. This is a 5x7 envelope, and I'm going to pop the card inside like so, and then I'm going to seal it, and I just want to seal it there. So I'm just going to go across where it's gummed. Okay, so that's sealed, and then I'm going to cover it with this, and this is from one of the Meadow kits. I think this one's from the planner kit. So, and I want to have the foxglove on there. So I'm just going to cover this with glue. I'm using the Clow because it's nice and slippy, and it gives you nice wiggle time. So I'm just trying to get as near to the edges as I can. It can be a bit tricky using the Sugar Bell bottles, so the tips are a bit chunky on it. I think just get used to using the art glitter, but yeah, I think that's a bit of a big surface to be covering with art glitter. And the thing is, it dries so quickly, so when you're doing a big space, it can be, you know, part of it can be dry, and plus if you don't put it on right, you can't just pull it off, whereas this, you know, takes a little minute to dry. So I'm just going to take that bit of glue off the tip before it dries. I'm going to cut around and be very careful not to cut into the envelope. I'm going to have to bring it to my face a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Then you throw it around your table and voila, it's done. Okay. So I'm just going to cut down there so I can keep those bits. They'll make nice nice tags, won't they? So pop that over there. So that's covered. I've been using the Victorian Velvet and Vintage Photo mainly when I've been using this kit. So I'm just going to go around the edges with this Victorian Velvet, which does suit the kit very well. The tea stain also looks very nice with that. It's a bit of a peachy look, and the Vintage Photo does too. So I'm just gonna dab some here and there just to give it that appearance that, you know, it's got a bit of age to it. I don't know why. Well, I shouldn't say we. I am, you know, kind of want everything to look vintage. So I've got this bowl and I'm going to place it on here and draw around it. So I'll do it that way. No, I'm not. I'm going to go that way so I can really see what I'm doing. Now, I did look around my craft room for something big enough, and I couldn't find anything, so I had to resort to a bowl. And this is like a bowl that you have pasta in. So I'm going to draw around there. I've come lower a bit. I don't know why. I just felt that I should. So I'm going to follow this around as best as I can. Now obviously it's a little bit thick because we've got both sides of the envelope. We've got the paper that I've covered it in, and we've got that double card inside. So that means that that is now cut the exact as that. It's a little bit lower because obviously the card was a little bit lower, but I thought that I'd just save cutting both of them. So yeah, I like that. I have covered 3 others, so I'm just going to now use this as a template. I don't think I'll be able to get through more than one at a time. That was a little bit tough. Hopefully I can see that. Could have done it on that side. That might have been a bit easier. Oops. Okay. So cut these out. But yeah, I just thought, what a faff if I've cut these and then trying to get a card that fits it exact, and then cutting this top. So I thought I'll do it at the same time. And like I say, I've not personally seen anybody do this, but I'm sure somebody has. But I thought this would make a nice top instead of it being straight across. If I'd have got something else, you know, I could have done it a lot more rounded, but I like that. Now, I did contemplate covering the inside of the card as well before I did this, because obviously now I'm going to cover these and I'm going to have to cut around. Not like that's a massive thing, but I did wonder if I could have covered it and gone straight through. So who knows? If you try that, let me know. So I'm obviously going to have to just ink around this top again. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but I kind of did think about it. I just didn't take any notice. So these are all papers from the Meadows kit. I'm not sure, you know, what paper comes from which kit, because we've got a lot of Meadows kits now between myself and Nanine at CollageType. But whichever kit, they've all got beautiful pages. So that's that. I can move the bowl out of the way, and I can surely put a pair of scissors away. So yeah, I love those. So I've picked some papers out just to cover them, and I'm not sure. I think I'm going to make them single and use these for something else another time. Dare I just rip it? Why don't you use the ruler? So I'm just pressing that against that crease. And the reason why I'm doing that, I just thought it would be simpler if it was single, because I do want tabs on there to make it easier to pull them out. I'm actually going to get my trimmer out because that didn't rip well at all. So let's trim these. If I do it that way, so we've got the flat at the top, that would be a little bit more sensible. Okay, so that's what I'm using. In fact, I don't have to cut them all up, do I? I could keep two as I'm going to cut that a little bit more narrower. Yeah, I can keep two joined because I obviously only need 4. Okay, so let's take those two out. Could make those into little notebooks, couldn't I? Yeah, that's an idea. So I'm going to put those in my my Wednesday folder of, I call it Don't Waste It Wednesday. So it's not just about scraps, it's about, you know, leftovers and junk and scraps. Okay, so they aren't as perfect as the envelopes, because obviously these are a bit smaller than the envelope, so they laid lower in the envelope, which means that there was a little bit wonky. I don't know if I've unwonked it, but I think it looks a little bit better than it did. So I've got some collage papers from the kit too, and as not to waste any, I'm going to go that way. Yeah, I think I'm going to do them. No, I'll do one each side. Okay, and I'm going to stick it on this side. As you can see, one's a lot duller than the other side. I mean, these sets of the cards and envelopes are as cheap as chips, and they are as cheap as chips. They're cheaper than chips. If you're in America, I don't know who else calls them that, but I mean fries. So we call them chips. And a bag of chips now, whew, I don't know, it's a fortune. So yeah, these envelopes and cards are cheaper than that. I could promote a diet, couldn't I? Buy craft stuff instead of food. It's at the minute a bit cheaper. Yeah, so the cards inside them aren't of the greatest quality, because the envelopes are really nice, thick craft paper. So yeah, the cards aren't as great, and obviously they know you're going to be covering one of them up as well. So, and then that's another collage sheet. So it makes it easy, doesn't it? Easy decorating. I hope that's not an annoying noise, but I can't help it. So put that one there, and that one there. So I will pause the camera, and I'm just going to leave these to settle, so I don't want them moving as I cut them out. Cloud just takes that minute more to grab. And I'll cut them out. I'll ink them. And then we'll come back and put those tabs on. Now these tabs, I made these probably last year, and all I did was got a strip of paper and sewed some lace down it. Well, I think I stuck the lace down it and then sewed some ribbon over the top. I did a long strip of it and then cut them up and made tabs. And I think these could be the last ones that I've got. I did make about, I don't know, about 40 of them. I ought to make some more really, because you know, we've had lots of new people join us, and it is a long time since I've done, you know, some of the projects. So I ought to really have a look through my playlist and see what I could redo. I might wait until I'm doing a blue project and do them in a blue. So I'm just gluing these down so it doesn't stick up funny. Oops, let's just get that. And I just did it on scrap. I think it was scraps from tea stained paper, you know, where you've made a journal and you've cut it off. So that's those. Might have to cut some of them down because they might be too long. So she'll be back in a tick. Okay, so I've cut them out and I've just gone round them in the Victorian velvet. I'm just gonna go around them a little bit with a vintage photo and just go around the back a little bit. Not like you can really see it on the craft, but I just thought I'd hide anything that needed hiding, like just, you know, the white of the edge of the paper. Okay, so these look lovely with using the collage pages. Obviously you could just do a collage on them. Okay. So yeah, you could really play with that top, use all different bowls and things to get a nice curve. So I think this one will be about the right length. I don't need to use Fabri-Tac because it's paper on the inside. So try and get centre-ish. Okay, so let's pop that in one. Doesn't fit. There we are. So yeah, I could probably do with I could get away with having these longer ones because it will stick out more at the top. Okay. Try and get as close to the edge as I can without being wibbly wobbly and getting it on my fingers. Again, try and find that middle. obviously you could put any tab on the top. I was actually just looking for some paper tabs, and these was in the tub, and I thought, oh, I might as well just get those used, and then I won't have any, and I might think about making some more. I don't know if that's wonky or not. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Right, let's do this one. And I know I said I did mine in a long strip, but you know, this would be ideal for using those bits of lace up that you've got hanging around, so you could do them singular, or you could get a long strip and do a patchwork of you know, all your leftover lace. So let's I'll put that one in there. Okay, yeah, that's nice. So I would stick that down. I would probably stick it 3 ways, and you know, I could have the side open. You know, it depends what else is going off on the page. So I'm not going to do anything to the actual journal card. When I come to use them, I might just, you know, put something from the kit on the other side. I might put a little label on, but I'm not putting anything dimensional on it at all. So I want to see about decorating the fronts. So that's our pockets and tags. Love them. Great use of envelopes. And obviously you don't have to use new envelopes. All you'd have to do is use an old envelope and cut your card down to the same, and pop that in. So I don't know if to make them another pocket, because I mean there's a lot of space here, so let's have a look what I've got, because I don't know, I'm quite thinking I might decorate them. I do like that on there. Maybe it'd be better on that one. I suppose I could still put a little pocket. I don't know, I like that in the centre. Well, let's decorate that one. We don't have to do the same to all of them, do we? Let's have a look what I've got in. Oh, I've got some pink labels. Let's keep those. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's way too small, but oh, it's so pretty. Oh, got a little fairy here. She might be nice. Yeah, so I think I'll decorate too. And then I'll do pockets on these two. So just pop those there. Oops, that's my papers, what are left. So I could make a belly band with you know, some of the strips. Let's I mean, that's kind of ideal. Ooh, I might use that banner on one of those what I'm decorating. Yeah, that's nice. And I could still decorate it a little bit, couldn't I? I think that'd be a shame to not see that fully. So I'm gonna put that on there. I don't. Yeah, I didn't like that. I couldn't speak for a second. I don't know what was going off there, but yeah. No words. No words would come out of my mouth. What's that? Oh, a little window. Might be nice on that. What about, anyway, let's think what we're doing pocket-wise. Now, I could. No. This one would probably be better with the belly band. Or I could use this, couldn't I? I don't know. Or could we have a central? No, I did like that on there. I might just leave this one like this because I do really like it, and just put a label on. So we'll do that with that. Okay. Do I want to make one of these into a pocket then? I really do want to use that, so we'll decorate that. Let's do something on here. So I could definitely put something like that on and have that as a pocket, or if I can take the lid off the ephemera, I could have a look what pockets there is from the kit. It's probably no wider than that, is that? Oh, in fact, it's smaller. That's going to be the same size, isn't it? Yeah, and I don't want brown anyway. That corner one, I'm kind of liking that. Let's go with that. Okay, so if we do this one first, because I'm just thinking of just putting a label on, maybe a couple of butterflies. So do we want one of these dark labels? These are from the Bluebell collaboration that I did with Lillian at CollageType. Do we want a plain one? These are freebies from my coffee site. Or do we want a nice word? That's from Pink Monarch Prints. I like that there. Might just cut around that first one. Yeah, let's do that. Choose joy. If it has another one, it needs to be a small one. No, I would have liked the green ones in small. They might be in my Bluebell box, but oh, hold on. Got those little ones. So this one will be a quick one, and let's find some butterflies. I think that's too dark. That's in the wrong thing. Got some pretty blue ones. That's in the wrong thing. It's surprising how things move around, isn't it? Got a dragonfly. I'd have to cut round that. No. That cutting's horrendous on there. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was trying to do the kiss cut. And I don't know, it just doesn't work out for me. I think I'm going to go with the blue because I think if I put the darker ones on, it just really quite darkens it down. Just trying to grab out of my small scissors, and I proceeded to stab myself with them. These are very sharp, the tips of them. So that'll make that a better size. Okay, which colour? I'm going to go for the sagey one. So I think it goes with blue very nice. That's mind you, yeah, I will go around it a little bit. I was going to say by the time I've inked it, it'll look fine, but I do tend to do fussy cut late at night as well, so I don't think my eyes are the greatest at night. I mean, they're not the greatest anytime, but they're definitely not great at night. Okay, I think that might be a little bit better. So I'm going to go around these with the vintage photo. Could do with something, I don't know if I want some lace under it or not. Might not with having that lace at the top, to be honest. Could put some little pearls, couldn't I, in the butterflies for a bit of something. Yeah, this is just simple decorating. And so just jazzing up those beautiful papers. Okay, let's get all these little bits off. Right, so I'll pop this down first because we definitely know. Or do I? No, I do want it at the top. Yeah, we did know. I think I'd already tried it at the bottom. Okay, again, try and find central, but and try and get it something like straight. Okay, heavenly. That's my oldest daughter's middle name. And I think I like it around here. Or do I want it there? Let's have a look where we're going to put the butterflies. Ooh, that one's nice there. And then do I want that on there? Do you like that against that? I'm sorry about my fingernails. I do go through bouts of biting them. I mean, I'd have thought I'd have grown out of it by now. And I can go a long time without biting them, but once I start, I can't then stop. So yeah, I've been going through a bit of a biting my nails stage. Okay, so that's going to go there. I think I want that going that way. I don't know if that might be just a little bit too big. No, let's do it. Because it's a big pocket. Right, so that's that. Yeah, that's nice. And, oh, I mean, I'm going to have to stand up and get me. I've got these on my table earlier and I thought, oh, I don't think I want them. I'll put them away. I mean, they're still on my table. They're just higher up. I might put 2 on the small one. And three on the big one. We'll have a look. Make sure that's not too much. Now, I kind of like that cotton sticking out because I think it looks like it's antennaes. I know Tina at Shabba Dabba Doodah doesn't like them, but I think they're good as the antennaes. I mean, it depends how good a footy cutter you are. If your butterflies have still got antennaes on, mine don't. It's very rare they end up with them. Oh, that looks nice with 3. I'm wondering. I don't know what I'm wondering, but I'm wondering. Do you think I might need? I'm wondering about a bow. They're up there as well. Right, I'm going to have to learn to start putting these down. This is a new thing, having things in jars. So I definitely don't want these Jessie Gold. I ought to put those to the bottom, really. Ooh. Do we? Oh, that's pretty. No, I think I've got some blue ones, but I think they might be too big. No, that makes it too blue as well. Nearly went into Madonna then. Oh, I can't get it out of my head now. Right, I think I'm going to go with the first bow that I pulled out, and I'm going to pop it there. I'm just going to cut those tails down just a little bit. Right, I'm gonna do a dab of, I don't know why I wanted to say oven proof. I don't think it is oven proof. It's Fabri-Tac. So I'm just gonna pop a bit on that corner and pop that there. And just gonna go under here the art glitter just to that's it. Okay, so that is that. Oh, let's move those. Let's move all those jazzes. Okay, so that is that. I really like that. Cute. Let's do this one. We'll just do another one, and I'll do the other two off screen. So I'm thinking I'm going to place that there. So if I just rip that off, and if I cut that, I don't know why I ripped one side and cut the other. Makes no sense, does it? Just, yeah, I'm still going to have to round that. So if I, well, I could have done it with a corner rounder, couldn't I? Because I'm obviously not going to get it the same both sides. Right, that fits. So show ink around this. So this is going to be our little band. So we can put a card through the middle. So I'm going to glue it a little bit down. And a little bit up. Quite a thickish, so it's not, you know, tethering. It's not the right word, is it? Tethering or tethering? For when you're putting things in and out. So that's that. I think I'm going to put that lovely window. This is from the architecture kit from Nanine at CollageType. It's her windows and doors. I don't know if to just set a bird on there. Quite like that. As if it's landed on the windowsill. Okay. No, I want it on the green side. Okay, put that there. I'm going to put him just there. I think it's a swallow or a martin. Okay, I'm wondering if I could have just a little. Now this isn't out of the kit. This is I don't like that there. It's from a paper pack. Oh, let's have that there. That is one of the fussy cuts. Now the fussy cuts in the kit. Sometimes I rip around them like that, and then sometimes I cut quite close to them, and then other times, you know, cut all the way through. So yeah, that was a bit of useless information, but yeah, obviously there's different ways I'd cut, because you know I know some people say, oh, I can't fussy cut, but you know, you don't have to cut every single little piece out. And because, you know, I sit and cut them all out, it's not often that I do cut every single piece out, because if you're storing them, by the time you come to use them, they've normally, you know, I mean, that's kept pretty well, but they get tangled on things, they get ripped. So sometimes you're best just cutting them like that. And because I do it on cream paper, I always think it looks okay, rather than it being stark white. I don't think I want a butterfly. Let's shall we have truth? Like that. where I want it now. Well, I like it there. Let's do that. So I'm going to stick this down, and I shall say bye as I'm doing it. This was only supposed to be a small video, but we've got 2 completely done, and I can finish the other two off on my notes. And what I will do is, for the thumbnail, I will take a picture of both of these so you will see them. So these are the 2, and obviously that needs a card in it. I think that's too small, but no, in it. It's a shame that you can't see it. Oh, I like that. You know, just casual. Anyway, so I'll find a card to go in there. Okay, so that is those 2. I'm really chuffed with them. Yeah, I like them for something different. So that's it. Thank you very much for joining me, and yeah, I'll be back next week with more fun with envelopes. See you soon. Bye for now.